I should have seen it coming. The way Marcus's eyes lingered on his phone during dinner, the unexplained business trips, the sudden coldness in his touch. But when you're drowning in love and trust, you don't notice the hands pushing you deeper underwater. My name is Victoria Ashford, and I died at 28 with my sister's blood on my hands and poison burning through my veins. Celeste and I had everything. The Ashford fortune, built over 5 generations, made us untouchable, or so we believed. Twin heiresses to a shipping empire worth $12 billion. We were each other's closest confidant, best friend, and only family after our parents died in that convenient plane crash 3 years ago. At least we have each other, Celeste had whispered at their funeral, her perfectly manicured fingers intertwined with mine. Always and forever, Vic. Always and forever. The irony tastes like bitter almonds now. I married Marcus Sterling, the charming investment banker who swept me off my feet at a charity gala. Celeste married his best friend, David Chen, a tech mogul whose startup I'd actually funded early on. We thought we were so clever, marrying best friends, ensuring our tight-knit bond would never break. We were idiots. Her name was Sophia Reeves, and she was a masterpiece of deception, wrapped in silk and sweetness. Petite, with doe-like brown eyes and a voice like honey, she looked like she belonged teaching Sunday school, not orchestrating murders. She came to us as a grief counselor, specializing in helping wealthy families through transitions. A mutual friend had recommended her services after our parents' deaths. How convenient. I just want to help you heal, she said during our first session, her voice trembling with manufactured emotion. Losing parents so young, it's one of life's cruelest trials. But I believe everything happens for a reason. The reason, we later learned, was $12 billion. Sophia was brilliant. She never pushed, never suggested anything directly. Instead, she asked innocent questions that planted seeds of doubt. She'd tilt her head with concern and wonder aloud if perhaps Marcus seemed stressed because he was worried about providing for me. Maybe his secrecy was protectiveness. Maybe his lies were loving sacrifice. She made their neglect seem noble, their deception romantic, their slow poisoning of our trust an act of devotion. Over 18 months, Sophia became integral to our lives. She attended our dinner parties, joined our trips, was present for every milestone, and she was feeding everything back to our husbands. The suggestions were surgical in their precision. When I mentioned feeling restless about the business, she'd wonder if perhaps I was unconsciously seeking more partnership in my marriage. When Celeste expressed frustration with David's distance, Sophia would suggest that maybe he needed to feel more trusted with important decisions. Have you considered, she said one afternoon as we sat in my garden, that Marcus might feel overwhelmed by your independence? Some men need to feel needed. It's not weakness, it's how they show love. Her words felt like wisdom. I thanked her for the insight and signed over my power of attorney that same week. Meanwhile, she worked identical magic on Celeste. Every doubt, every insecurity, every moment of marital friction was carefully tended until we were willingly handing over the keys to our own destruction. It happened on our second wedding anniversary. Marcus suggested an intimate dinner at home, just the 4 of us, like old times. He cooked, which should have been my first warning. Marcus never cooked. Sophia arrived unexpectedly just as we sat down, clutching a small gift bag with trembling hands.